you talking about. There's still something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? There's still something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your hips till they talking. You leaving me ain't no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your hips till they talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less,
Say less. Say less. Say less.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Shared AG, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that Enzo? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My then Kindle. Beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing. I'm on. I get till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt, so she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up just to stunt. Can't, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 I'm finna. What you gonna do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, I flow elevator, we face them and brad. How you want deposit the memo or cash? Red light, yellow light, green light, go. The event, so I take the bank home, but I won't keep quiet. I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend want me alone. None of my bitches be your home, and I blah. I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Her Bucky a goner. Her get Bucky a goner.
What you gonna do? 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 I'm finna
Stunt.
I been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, hit or recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. I'm born in the music.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Why Tony? Tonight.
Stroud from the pistol. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pass Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Right to Texas.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Shotgun now, 1st round. Completed to Collins. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him. Or maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
60 by 6. Go.
Play fake here, Daniels. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 22 on 2nd down. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So no return on that punt. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Daniels on 1st down. His running back hauls it in deep right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 23, taken in by Pierce. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
After the sack, another pass on second down. That's Thomas. He's got it.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he drives this forward to the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. That's complete right side. And that's a Washington touchdown.
Number 23, touchdown Washington.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 7, Texans 3.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Complete to Dell. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back-to-back carries here. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. And defense is energized with that stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to the well again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a first down.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 14, Texans 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. One last play before the break.
Ow, behind. Buggy.
One final shot before halftime. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 38. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Daniels. That one's complete, right side. Now he's past the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Going ground game again here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 21, Texans 10.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
No. Hey, uno. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. With a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Robin. Oh, hey.
Hand off to the back. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Has him on. Oh, he lost the football. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Throw caught at the 6. And in for the Houston touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He loses the football. And the Commanders pick this one up. A lot of grass ahead. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it at the 6. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
35, Texans 18.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has it downfield working the left. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has it at the 11. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the fourth. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Brought in right side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run it from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Jukes one defender. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Running back sent in motion. Stroud to throw again on second. Collins there to grab it. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
11.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Left side into the hands of Dell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 23. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Finding Collins. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 3.
To the air, third and long. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And no, they faked it. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On first down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Texans have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Stroud now on third. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps Stroud moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans at a 2-score deficit. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Oh, ready.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Houston calls it second timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
All right.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. They give it to him up the middle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play.
Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.